Stop investing in things you haven't researched, okay? Stop it. Stop putting money into things like NFTs or cryptocurrency that you don't even know what you're doing. Everyone's talking about, oh my God, NFTs are the best things for minorities and cryptocurrencies balance it out everything. And it helps us take out the middleman and we can make a lot of money. Here's the thing. Have you done the research? Have you done the proper research? This is an easy way and a foolish way to lose your money. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I am not a fan of NFTs. I have, dived a little bit into the cryptocurrency, and I'll be honest with you. I've made a little bit of money, but I've also lost money. I play in the crypto world with money that I'm willing to lose. But I still stay true to the foundation of who I am, which goes back to, my mentor, my friend Dave Ramsey's baby steps. I still invest 15% of my money into, 401ks. Well, I don't do 401ks anymore, but I still invest into solid investments. So instead of me going to buy another Gucci purse, or instead of me going out to an expensive restaurant, I'll eat at home and, put a couple $100 inside of a cryptocurrency because that's my play money. And so I really want us to really start thinking about this thing. Have you invested money into cryptocurrency and you haven't even done research on it? Have you invested money into NFTs and you have not even done research on it? The reason why I haven't talked about NFTs is because I'm still doing research on it. I still want to make sure that I fully know what I am teaching. So I haven't even put $1 into it because I really don't like it. I'm going to be honest with you. But as I gain more information and I'm solid about it, then I'm going to talk to y'all about it. But out of the little bit of research that I have done, less than 30% of NFTs bought at mint were profitable on a secondary market, according to OpenSea transaction data. You guys, here's the thing. I want you to only invest into things you've been properly educated on and you've done a research on. You can't blame these celebrities for promoting bad investments if you didn't get the proper education yourself. You can't blame, well, I saw such and such do it, so I thought it was cool. Well, he put his name on it, so I thought it was cool. No, you are a grown man. You are a grown woman. What are you doing? What are you researching? Just because my money advisor, my financial advisor, my mentor tells me to do something, before I do it, I go do research on it. I want to make sure that I am fully aware of what I'm putting my money into. I got to make sure that I know what I am doing. What are you doing? What are you investing into? And here's what you should be investing into. Number one, if you're still in debt, you guys know, Dave teaches this all the time. And I really try to make sure that I'm being respectful and honest up front. Like these are not my baby steps. These are his. He put these things together, and I live by them. They work for me. And so why recreate the wheel when the wheel works? But I firmly do believe that before you start investing, make sure that you are out of debt. I get it, Anthony. I'm missing out on free money and compound interest. Yeah, I understand you. That should motivate you to get out of debt quicker. Before you start investing into anything, before you even start playing around in cryptocurrency, before you even start putting money inside of a 401k, no, get out of debt first. Pay off all of your debt. The best investment you can make is into your financial freedom. The best investment you can make is not into a 401k, it's not into a Roth IRA, it's not into cryptocurrency, it's not into Bitcoin. It's into yourself. It's into you and creating freedom for you and for your family. Make the investment into paying off your debt. Make the investment into making sure that you have a nice solid foundation For you and your family, if you're married and have a family now. For you and your future family, if you're single and you desire a family. If you're single and you don't desire a family, just make the best investment into yourself. Then once you get out of debt, here's the next best investment you can make is back into yourself. And that is putting aside at least 3 to 6 months of expenses. Now, when it comes to your emergency fund, I want to say this, man, and I really want to be clear here. And I'm going to link their information below. When it comes to parking your emergency fund, you got to park your emergency fund somewhere special, somewhere solid. And Prize Pool is where I park my emergency fund. This is the second best investment that you can make. Once you pay off your debt, pay yourself. Put money into an account that protects you, that protects your family, that is sitting aside so that way when something happens, when an emergency comes up, or let's just say, hey, your spouse says, babe, I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Mexico. Okay, babe, let's go. Okay. And so I want to encourage you to open up a Prize Pool account. It is 100% free. There is no minimum balance that you have to open it up with. I'm going to link their information below. Here's what I love about Prize Pool is they bring this whole gambling method to savings account. So let's say you put $500 into their savings account, right? They're going to give you 500 tickets. And at the end of every single month, they do a grand prize of about $10,000. So not only are they giving you 0.30% on your interest, woo, they are also going to give you one ticket for every $1 you have in there. So you have $5,000 in there, you get 5,000 tickets. And at the end of the month, they're giving away hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, and a grand prize of $10,000. I've already won about a couple of $100 just from my money sitting there and getting my interest, and they are FDIC insured. So listen, check out Prize Pool. They are absolutely amazing. That is the second best investment you can make into yourself, and that is putting aside 3 to 6 months for an emergency. Now, I know I really want to break this down because we save for like pretty much 2 to 3 main reasons. The very first reason is for an emergency. COVID taught us we should be prepared for when an emergency comes. I think it's right around 48% of us don't even have, right at $1,000. No, yeah, $400 to $500 in our savings account. Whoa. If life happened right now, do you have money in a savings account, or do you have to go to the bank? Do you have to get a payday advance? Do you have to get a payday loan? Do you have to go out there and do a signature, a private loan? Do you have to put it on a credit card? No. I want to help you get into freedom. 3 to 6 months. If you're single, man, stretch yourself. 6 months. I promise you, and I say this in a respectful way, man. During COVID, during my transition, I was at peace. Well, I was at peace. I didn't have any debt, and I had a fully funded emergency fund. Like, I was like, all right, I got to get out here and work, but I got peace. It feels good waking up on the first of the month every single month. And I'm like, yo, the only thing I have is my mortgage payment. It feels good. When life hits, I'm like, okay, great. This sucks. But you know what? It doesn't set me back because I have the funds sitting there. And when I go spend my money, I'm not going backwards. I'm not going into debt. I just got to pay myself back. Number 3, invest. 3 simple things. When it comes to you, if you have a 9-to-5 job, you're going to invest into a 401k. And when you add your 401k, I've taught this, and I'm also going to put a link to this video before on how to properly invest your money. I break it all the way down. I spend like a whole hour on just pretty much investments. And I'm going to put that video in a link below to teach you how to properly invest, right? But if you have a job, I want you to look into a match first, a Roth 401k next, traditional. So if your employer offers 401k, go with the match. If it's a matched traditional 401k, go with that. If it's a matched Roth 401k, go with that. The key thing is match. Okay, go with the match first, and then Roth and traditional, whichever one they have, you want to invest. Then you want to go invest into like a Roth IRA if you make less than 6 figures as a single person. And then after that, man, you can look into HSAs. There's so many different things you can look into. And I'm going to put that show below with me breaking down exactly every single thing when it comes to investing and how the compound interest works, how life works. It will bless you. All right. But the key thing here is you have to do the research for yourself.